Welcome to the Golden Eagle Spotlight on GoMarquette.com. I'm Jen Armson-Dyer. I'm here with men's soccer senior Hector Navarro. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure having me.
How has your summer been? What have you done this summer to have fun?
Nothing really. I've just been working a lot, but mostly I've just been coming into the weight room, using that a lot this summer. It's really helped out. I've noticed coming into this preseason, where other preseasons I've just been mostly tired or something coming into it. It's like this year it's really helped out going in there and actually getting, lifting more weights and getting more conditioned as we go into this season where we're trying to change things.
Good. Now, last season you scored Marquette's first goal of the year, and then you didn't score again until the last game against Georgetown. Talk about what that was like. Was that a tough streak for you?
It was really tough. Every game you just hope that you could just break that streak and just come out in the end. And it's like, it's good that I ended up in a good note. Still we ended up losing to Georgetown, which was a bad thing. But, I wish I could have broken that streak earlier in the year and gotten more goals as we went on.
Now, what was that like, breaking that streak against Georgetown and finally getting the ball in the back of the net?
Well, it was kind of like a relief, but also it was like I kept thinking about it was the last game of the season. It's like, where was that? Where was that the rest of the season? At the beginning, and I don't know. It was just like I kept trying to break it every time. And against St. John's, I had a couple of opportunities and I just blew them. And it was good though to come out in the end and finish strong.
Now, will you use that as motivation this season?
Absolutely, I think that'll be being a big thing as a senior, and coming from that experience from that time. It's like I'll bring all that I've learned in the last 4 years that I've been here, and just we're really trying to change everything this year around.
Good. Now, last season, you spent some time at a Spanish-speaking radio station. Talk about that experience.
Yeah, me and Amilcar did, we did an interview over at the Spanish-speaking station on the south side, and it was to try and bring more people into our games. More Spanish speakers. Our coach really wants to get the community more involved in what we're doing, and he really wants more people to come to our games and watch it, and because he knows that Hispanics are really into the game. He wants to bring more of them in here to get some drums, something going on. It was an absolutely new experience, and hanging out with the guys at the station, it was fun. They were making jokes. We were all just laughing around before the interview started, and then in between takes, it was just really fun.
Now, what else do you and the team do to kind of encourage the Spanish-speaking community to come to your games?
Well, we've gone where we take jogs sometimes down to the south side, and we just kind of try to invite more people as we go along. Me and Amilcar playing in the Mexican League, we try to invite more people to come out to our games, and most of the guys actually speak Spanish. They've taken Spanish classes, so they're pretty good at it. So that's kind of an upbringing.
Now, the team is obviously huge fans of international soccer also, and the United States has a pretty big game this afternoon against Mexico. Will you guys watch the game as a team?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to watch it as a team together. I'm going to go home, because I guess U.S. and I'm Mexico, so just kind of keep a little bit of separation, But yeah, I'll definitely be watching it at home with my grandma and my sisters and stuff.
Now, is that a rivalry on the team? Will you guys talk about that today?
We'll talk about it, but it's not really that much of a rivalry. It's just kind of like a tease, If Mexico loses, they'll be like, well, what happened, Hector? But if, of course, if the